Let's get the horns up. What's going on, everybody? Shane D here, your best friend in the entire world. Hey, did you know I'm your best friend? I am, whether you know it or not, whether you like it or not. Shane D here, back with a band called Mors Principium Est, or Est. And I'm pretty sure E-S-T is estate, right? Mors Principium Est. I don't know what these guys are going to sound like. I've got the faintest hint that it's going to be power metal-ish somehow, but we are doing the biggest song from them. This name has popped up several times through their first listens. If you're a fan of the first listens, you pay attention to them quite a bit. You've heard me say Mors Principium Est. Principium Est. Yeah, so we're here to do that today. We're going to do the biggest track. Shane, you got to go big or go home. At least it's the number one. It's not the biggest numbers on here, but it's Lost in a Starless Aeon. Aeon. Is that what you say it? A-E-O-N? Aeon? Lost in a Starless Aeon. And so we're going to do that today. Let's learn about the band, then we're going to get into this. And maybe in the bio it will explain the name. The band, Mors Principium Est, has 122,184 monthly listeners to the Spotify account. The top 5 tracks is the one we're doing today at number 1, with 79,000 plays, Lost in a Starless Aeon. Off that, not off that same album, but the second song is A Day for Redemption. That's got 173,000 plays. Yeah, and now you're getting to big numbers here. Number 3 is God Has Fallen. That's 1.9 million plays. You've got Reclaim the Sun. That has 1.8 million plays. We Are the Sleep. And that's got 1.4 million plays. Now we look into the albums that they've released. Yes, okay. So this is Lost in a Starless Aeon is a 2-song single, I guess. Lost in a Starless Aeon. That came out September 11th. Never forget. September 11th, 2020. So that's why it's got the lower number, is it's a brand new song. And then A Day of Redemption is also the other song on that little record here. Here's the albums that they've done. 2008, Inhumanity. Again, now these years are going to be goofed, so I'm not even going to name them because they're going backwards here. The Unborn, Liberation Equals Termination, and Death Said Live. Dawn of the Fifth Era, Embers of a Dying World, and that was 2017. If that number is right, the last thing they released was in 2017, except these 2 new songs that they've released in 2020. Now we look at related artists. Who do they jam with? Who do they play with? This will give us a good idea of who they're hanging with and what other bands they're similar to. Northern, we've mentioned them before. Omnium Gatherum. Yes, we did a first listen for Omnium Gatherum. Eternal Tears of Sorrow. Kalma. We just did Dark Tranquility last week. We did some Dark Tranquility. We did Phantom Days. Insomnium. Noumena. Noumena. N-O-U-M-E-N-A. Noumena. Before the Dawn. Night Rage. They sound familiar. Scar Symmetry, we've mentioned them before. Be'lakor. B-E-L-A-K-O-R. Be'lakor. I might want to check them out. And Migraine. M-Y, all one word, M-Y-G-R-A-G-R-A-I-N. Jesus. My heavens. There is no image of the band. I will have to hunt down an image of the band. It's just an image of them rocking hard and rocking right in some live setting. So here's the bio. Hailing from Pori, Finland, melodic death metal masters Mors Principium Est. Return with their crushing 6th album, Embers of a Dying World. This goes on and on forever, but I would really like to get to the bottom of the name because I feel like a dunce. Already in the days of their debut, Inhumanity 2013, critics were full of praise for the Finns, who still sounded fresh and made no secret of their roots. Comparisons to At the Gates, In Flames, Dark Tranquility, or even the fellow countrymen Children of Bottom were common, but Mors Principium Est has never been characterized as just a mere clone of the above mentioned. Even when the follow-up album, The Unborn 2005 and Liberation Equals Termination 2007 were released, the names of the scene pioneers were always at hand, but rather to show this upcoming band is on par with them. I don't know if that was a goof from me because I can't read very good, or if it was a language barrier twist in the last sentence. But that's besides the point, because we are now here to do the song Lost in a Starless Aeon. And that's what we're going to do right now. We're going to finally quell the question. There's more questions than answers that have been answered here, but we're going to hear some of the music that I've seen that name and wondered what they are all about. So without further ado, this is the Magic Titty. I give you a taste. I take a bigger taste. We listen to the song together. Then we get in the comments and we tell each other what we thought of that particular song. So if you're ready, I'm ready. Here we go. Oh yeah. Melodic death metal? Is that going to come down to, I'm saying power metal, triumphant. It's going to come down to his voice, I guess, right? He's like, very talented dudes, right? Holy shit!
Why was trapped in a game that I never played? Why is my purpose? Why is my destiny? With kids for fools, there are no rules. Once in this life, you will see soon that I knock your soul to test. Why find the edges?
Well, that's tight as a whip. I'm really liking this. Shadow's not for sale? Last goodbye. Very big, very full, very heavy, very mix is great. Drum sounds fantastic. His voice has a little dash of Billy from Creator in it. Give the drummer cheese. Send that little splash. I'm listening to more of these guys. I like this. How beautiful and big and fantastic.
You have made this world
I think this is fantastic.
My shadow is not for sale. Not for sale. So this is my last goodbye. This is goodbye. My last farewell. Drifting through time.
Love those big chords.
Time and space. I was drifting through time. Laughter, you still fill my days. By now,
Really like this.
who knows my name?
That is very cool. That's a great riff. Oh, yeah, that's the way you end it right there. You don't need Harry to come in. You have that beautiful riff right there. A Day of Redemption. You know what's so funny about this is that A Day of Redemption right there sounds like a very power metal song. I would put that right in the power metal category if the guy wasn't as growly for it to be melodic death metal. But what do I know? I don't know jack squat about anything. Just ask my family; they'll tell you. I thought that was fantastic. What do you think about it? That's the most important part. It's where you get in the comments below and you tell me what you thought, okay? Good, great. Shane, you are a very smart person and you know good things when you hear it, because that was damn good. And I love it, and I've seen them live, and here's my favorite songs, and here's my favorite albums, and here's the next thing you should listen to, Shane. Or not good, not great. It was a little all over the place for me. I like something a little more straightforward. It was not my cup of tea. I don't want it. I don't ever want to hear it again. All that can be put in the comments below. That's all I've got for this. If you have a hard rock or a heavy metal special request, you want to see it on this channel, you want a shout out in that video, click the link in the description below. Donate a few dollars to the channel. We'll get it done for you in your honor with thumbsy upsies to you, okay? That's all I got for that. Mors Principium Est. And that's another thing you can put down in the comments below too is, am I right about that, or should I just be going est? And that's all I got for this. Kisses.